Okay, so for the next equivalent fraction worksheet, this is the 7th math sheet in your packet, and I do believe it's the second to last. So this is very similar to the other equivalent fraction video. It just wants you to find the missing fraction part. So if we look at letter A, there's 1, 2, 3 out of 4 shaded, so they wrote 3/4. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shaded out of 6, 7, 8, so they wrote 6/8. To figure out how to get from 3/4 to 6/8, we know that we need to multiply the top and the bottom by the same number because it's like multiplying by 1 because 2 divided by 2 is 1. So if 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 2 is 8. So we know that they are equivalent. Here's another example. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded out of 4, 5, 6. So 4/6. And this one has 1, 2 pieces shaded out of 1, 2, 3. To figure out how to get from 4 to 2, we know we're getting a smaller number, so that's why we see the division symbol. And we know that we're dividing by 2. So if we divide the numerator by 2, we must divide the denominator by 2 because, again, it's like dividing by 1 whole. So remember, you might want to make this note to yourself again. If you're getting a larger number when you're going to a new fraction, that means you're multiplying. And if you're getting a smaller number, that means that you're dividing. And remember, it must be the same on the top as it is on the bottom. So let's look at letter C. There's 1 piece shaded out of 2. And then we have 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's our denominator. To figure out the numerator, we need to know how many are shaded. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded. So I know that the equivalent fraction for 1/2 would be 5/10. The way that I can prove that is I need to figure out how to get from 1 to 5. Well, I know that 1 times 5 is 5. And whatever I do to the top, I must do to the bottom. So 2 times 5 is 10. This is the same way as writing it like this. 1/2 times 5/5 equals 5/10. So please know that you can write it this way or you can write it this way. It doesn't matter which way. Let's try one more. So let's look at letter D. I see the numerator is not there and there's no more picture, so I need to look at the denominator. To go from 12 to 6, I'm getting a smaller number. 6 is smaller than 12, so I must divide.